Kia ora, Happy New Year. This is the January edition of Entertainment New Zealand. And of course, it's the time of year when film companies bring out their big blockbusters, and they don't get much bigger than Exodus, Gods and Kings.
Your parents never told you the truth.
What truth?
The year of your birth, there was a prophecy that our leader would be born to liberate us.
In this Ridley Scott biblical epic, Christian Bale plays Moses, the defiant leader of the Jews who rebels against the Egyptian pharaoh Ramses, thereby setting 600,000 slaves on a monumental journey of escape from Egypt and its terrifying cycle of deadly plagues.
I want Moses and his family dead.
What is the most important thing in your life?
You are.
Each and every person has their own personal idea of who Moses should be, you know? And so understanding, right, it doesn't matter what I do, I can't be everybody's image. And so we have to free ourselves up and give our own interpretation.
I came to tell you something is coming that is far beyond you and I. This is about Egypt's survival, do you understand?
Who has been telling you this?
No doubt you've heard of the controversy surrounding The Interview, that infamous movie starring James Franco that pokes fun at North Korea and almost brought down Sony Pictures. Well, I've seen it. It's a fantastic movie. I highly recommend it. And with any luck, it'll be released this month.
Look at this.
Kim Jong-un wants to do an interview with Dave Skylark?
He's a fan. Look at him.
The film stars James Franco as TV talk show host Dave Skylark and Seth Rogen, his producer Aaron Rappaport. When they land an interview with a surprise fan, North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, they are recruited by the CIA to assassinate him. The film is comedy gold, and James Franco is superb in it. You all know the controversy, but if it does open this month, please go and see it.
You telling me my man doesn't pee or poo?
Everybody pees and poos. Where would he go otherwise? He'd explode.
But he does talk to dolphins.
This war, we're not winning it.
Also in cinemas this month, The Imitation Game tells the true story of Alan Turing, who broke the German Enigma code during World War II. Despite helping shorten the war, Turing was persecuted for his homosexuality. In the film, Turing is played by Benedict Cumberbatch.
You know how many died because of it?
Attention, this is your captain speaking.
On a lighter note, the Penguins of Madagascar sees skipper, Kowalski, Rico and Private join forces with an undercover organisation, the North Wind, to stop the villainous Dr. Octavius Bryan from destroying the world as we know it.
Are you my family?
You don't have a family and we're all going to die.
What?
I like what you've done with the place.
Who's this? Oh, that's Butthole. I found him out in the alley.
Why'd you name him Butt?
After 20 years, Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels reunite to bring the incredibly stupid Farrelly brothers back to the big screen. In Dumb and Dumber 2, they go on a road trip to find Harry's newly discovered daughter who is given up for adoption. The reason? They need a kidney.
We're up for adoption.
What if we go track her down?
You're hot for my daughter. What? Am I right? What? Am I right?
I wish. You wish to have the curse reversed?
A fantastic cast lines up for Into the Woods. Meryl Streep plays a witch who sends a childless baker and his wife to steal magical items from classical fairy tales to stop a curse on their family. The film also stars Emily Blunt and Chris Pine.
All will come to a happy end.
Not always.
How did we end up here? This place is horrible. Smells like balls.
Michael Keaton stars in Birdman, playing a washed-up actor who once played an iconic superhero. He must overcome his ego and family trouble as he mounts a Broadway play in a bid to reclaim his past glory. This movie is surreal, gripping and surprising.
Hey, what's up? Why don't you try to rest a little bit?
Well, January may be summer in New Zealand, a time for beach and barbecue, but our TV networks are trying to lure you back to the small screen with some tasty offerings.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel.
Season 14 of American Idol comes to Prime TV January 8th with host Ryan Seacrest and judges Jennifer Lopez, Harry Connick Jr. and Keith Urban. The show screens in New Zealand within hours of the US. Shortland Street returns for its 24th season, January 12th, on TV2, and we find out what happens after that massive car explosion.
How does it feel when there's light shining on your every intent?
Broadchurch returns to TV1. The second season of the hit TV drama focuses on how the small town rebuilds itself after the grisly murders. Now, you may have plenty to do in January, but there is something, if you're in Auckland, that you may want to see. It's called Empire, and it's in a tent. Empire is a news show in the travelling venue Spiegel tent and comes directly from its sellout seasons in New York and Australia. The show is an incredible mix of comedy, circus, vaudeville and burlesque. And don't forget, you can still get tickets to 3 legendary bands touring the country. Heart, Foreigner and Three Dog Night have 3 gigs this month in Queenstown, Whitianga and Taupo. Well, that's the January edition of Entertainment New Zealand. Thank you for watching. Do go to the website entertainmentnewzealand.com for more interviews, videos and of course up-to-date listings of what's on. And I'll see you again very soon.